Hidden within a wild mountain landscape, surrounded by pine trees, natural rock formations, and the calm waters of a remote lake, this off-grid house was designed as a contemporary interpretation of the traditional cabin shape. The project embraces simplicity in its silhouette, while redefining the relationship between architecture and nature through modern materials, structural innovation, and sustainable solutions. Resting partially on the solid mountain rock and extending in cantilever above the lakeshore, the house creates a feeling of lightness, almost floating above the water while remaining deeply connected to the terrain around it. The exterior shell is wrapped in metal cladding integrated with solar panels, allowing the house to operate independently while preserving the purity of the surrounding environment. Every material was chosen to reinforce the dialogue between modern architecture and the untouched natural landscape. Entering the house, the interior opens into a spacious living area entirely oriented toward the lake. 3 large panoramic windows frame the landscape like living paintings, filling the space with natural light and creating a constant connection with the forest, the water, and the changing atmosphere outside. Along one side of the space, the kitchen becomes a sculptural architectural element integrated into the wall itself. Finished in a metallic green tone inspired by the surrounding forest, the kitchen combines clean contemporary lines with natural references, while the dining table positioned in front transforms every meal into an experience immersed in nature. Moving further into the living space, a more intimate seating area faces directly toward the lake through the protective glass facade, offering a quiet place to relax while remaining visually connected to the landscape. One of the most iconic elements of the entire project emerges in a corner of the living room surrounded by glass walls. Suspended from the ceiling through its exposed flue, a futuristic oval-shaped white fireplace appears to float above the floor. Its suspended form contrasts with the warmth of the visible wooden ceiling and the natural textures surrounding it, creating a powerful visual centerpiece within the house. Around the fire, the sofa, armchair, and central coffee table define a warm and welcoming gathering space designed for comfort during every season. Integrated lighting hidden within the wooden ceiling planks enhances the atmosphere during the evening, while wooden flooring and textured gray stone walls reinforce the natural character of the interiors. Behind the living area, 3 doors lead toward the more private spaces of the house. The single bedroom is compact yet elegant, characterized by clean white walls interrupted by continuous horizontal wooden band wrapping around the room, wooden furniture, a refined desk, and a large window opening toward the forest create a peaceful and functional atmosphere immersed in nature. The bathroom introduces a darker and more dramatic material palette, with glossy black tiles contrasted by a central band of white stone running across the walls. The space includes a bathtub, sink, sanitary fixtures, and dedicated areas for appliances, combining practicality with refined aesthetics. Colored geometric floor tiles add personality and visual rhythm to the room, while the window maintains the constant visual connection with the greenery outside. The master bedroom continues the natural and calming atmosphere of the project through wooden furniture, warm wooden floors, and soft white and light blue tones that create a serene environment overlooking the surrounding forest. Returning outside, the architecture reveals its full identity within the landscape. Toward the lake, the large glass facade opens the house completely toward the view, while the lateral elevations combine dark natural framing materials with lighter stone surfaces, balancing contrast and harmony. On the rear side, the sharply extending roof creates a protected outdoor area and gives the traditional house silhouette a more sculptural and contemporary interpretation. The entire project is immersed within a natural composition of rocks, grass, pine trees, wood, and stone, reinforcing the idea of architecture growing from the landscape itself rather than being placed upon it. The solar-covered metal roof strengthens the off-grid philosophy of the house, while the nearby wooden dock and small boat extend the living experience directly onto the lake. As night falls, The atmosphere of the project transforms completely. Warm interior lighting begins to glow through the glass surfaces, revealing the geometry of the architecture within the darkness of the forest. The lights emphasize the sharp roof lines, the suspended structure, and the natural textures of wood and stone, creating a quiet and almost cinematic atmosphere reflected on the surface of the lake. In every season and at every hour of the day, this house becomes more than a shelter. It becomes an experience deeply connected to nature, where contemporary architecture, sustainability, and emotional living coexist in perfect balance. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more architectural projects and 3D visualizations. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.